Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is a message for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, guys, so it's you that calls it into you when you need to hear it. I just uploaded it. It arrives when you draw it to you. So there's something in this message that is for you. And that makes it timeless, but it casts out for the week ahead. So from whenever you see it, and I'm going to do a breakdown of each of the 7 days of the week so you know how everything plays out. Virgo, this is where we begin. And this is the message where we start. It's clear out the clutter. And if you see, 28 adds up to 10. You've completed a cycle in your life. Something is finished. Something is finished and there needs to be a release of it. Now, this is Cancerian energy. It has to do with family. It has to do with your family crap, your family baggage. You are in a situation where, think of frog, right? It begins a tadpole. It's an amphibian. So it begins what it does not end up to be. And you are in a transitional period where you are ready to grow your legs. And you can't be stuck in that vulnerable place of tadpoledom anymore. So ultimately what this is saying is you are about to level up, not in terms of the money that you make or whatever. Maybe that is true, right? But in terms of who you are. And the way that you're going to do this is by letting go of this family crap that you've been holding on to. This would be baggage. This would be up to 18 years worth of baggage. This would be just like sadness and hurt and heartbreak. And it would be what you need to let go of in order to be the best of yourself and experience the best of your life moving forward. And so clear out the clutter is, what do you have to get rid of? This is really good news, actually, because when this card arrives, you can actually start to physically clear out shit that you have to get rid of. Like, this is the time when doing tag sales or just donating to charity or throwing old stuff away, it's time. It's time to remove that because there's something new that wants to come into your life. And it's just something that you're not going to want to miss. And if your hands are filled with all this baggage from the past, then this beautiful thing that wants to land in them will have no room. And the last thing you want is to say goodbye to something beautiful because you've been holding on to what is old and what doesn't have any purpose in your life anymore. So let's continue this message, Virgo. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell after you subscribe so that you'll know when I go live, so you'll know everything that happens on the channel. It'll keep you posted. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do provide personal readings. Go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and book and schedule the personal reading that is right for you. You'll get your answers within 24 hours. So it's a really quick turnaround. Okay. And then that's it. I'm going to keep cutting the deck. Whatever falls out is yours. It's part of the message. It wants to say something to you. So we're going to leave whatever card falls out then. But first, Virgo, we're going... There's future here. There's future. There's nothing coming out. You see, there's nothing coming out in the past, which means the past is done. So you got to let that shit go. You ready? Let's cleanse the energy. Now, clearing out the clutter also means, oh, there is something in the past, also means that, you know, the way you see yourself, the way you view yourself, who you decided you are, because you're not that person anymore. And this card only arrives when, like I said, there's something that wants to be held by you, but there's no room in your hands because you're still holding on to the crap. So God wants you to know that, Virgo. You're still holding on to the crap, and that's why this beautiful thing has no room, it has no space. You're blocking it. Please let that stuff go. You know, it wouldn't have come to you if you weren't ready. It's almost like sometimes you just need to hear it, which is why these kind of videos can be very good for you. Let's go in the past, because this is showing itself. Bring your ideas to life. Nope, that fell flat. Believe in yourself. And this is Virgo energy. This fell flat. It's like you have this potential and you have all this capability, but nope, ran flat, didn't believe in yourself, didn't allow yourself to believe in the spark that you have inside of you. Probably convinced yourself out of it and said, no, it's not responsible enough. This was against God's plan. This was against God's will. This was not you. This was you trying to force something. This is really harmful energy. It could also have been it was a reaction to fear. That's what it's saying. Reaction to fear, and that's why God didn't want this for you. You forced it on you because it was a reaction to fear. Fear of who you really are. And now who you really are is starting to come out, and you're going to see a lot of ugly, right? And you're going to know who's meant to be in your life or not based on who can handle your ugly, who's still showing up for you, who's still reaching out to you, versus the people who are like, you're inconvenient for me. I don't have time for you, right? Because the people who really care, they're not going to let you treat them like shit, but they will let you know that they're still there. You know, if you come around and come back to your senses, you know, people have a right to set their boundaries, but people who really care will also be very clear that they're there, right? I mean, that will be very clear, but you got to get rid of some old shit, my friends. You really do. And it's got to do with this. The past doesn't come up in my readings unless it is directly impacting what the fuck is going on now. Clear out the clutter from this shit in the past that didn't work out because it wasn't really meant to be. You forced it because you were afraid. You forced something in your life. You made a decision based on fear and limitations and limited self-belief. There's a fly here. So there's pestilence here. This is what you have to acknowledge. The stuff you're holding on to as, oh, it means everything to me, was actually the stuff that was always not meant for you because it was undermining everything that you could possibly be. That you were really meant to be because you were stubborn and you were afraid and you kowtowed to fear. And you took the easy way out, the economic way out, the obvious way out, instead of believing and trusting and putting yourself forward. Now, you could be a multimillionaire, right? It doesn't mean you haven't been successful. It's this part of your life that has been stunted and still hurting the same way. You're still experiencing the same lessons. You're still, well, that's what's coming up. We got to clear that out because we haven't let ourselves grow because we haven't done the thing that scares us. You got to do the thing that scares you. That's what your assignment is. That's why you came upon this reading. Virgo, this week, you have to do the thing that scares you. So let's go future. Be generous of spirit. This is Lion. And this is also 10. 3 plus 7, but this is looking into the future. There's something quite beautiful and bright. Courage. Heart space, knowing your life purpose, moving into the future with a sense of self and pride in yourself, and a sense of self-acceptance and bravery. It's like, I want to see you be brave, Virgo. That's what the cards are saying. I want to see you be brave. You got to find your courage this week. And then we have claim your independence, which is being fun, being lifted, being independent. Like, who are you? Can I be alone? Are you willing to be alone? Right? Do you have the courage to be alone? Or it's maybe not being alone so much as, can I claim my independence from identifying as the crap I've held on to, like that's me. Like I have to be that person because I've always been that person. No, you don't. And God's saying, find your spirit, find your courage to claim your independence from the past. That's why the cat's looking back. You got to claim your independence from the version of yourself you've been holding onto because you think that's what I'm stuck with. You're not. And I'll tell you, there are people coming into your life right now who don't know your past, who aren't seeing you that way. They're not judging you that way. They're not thinking of you that way because they're part of your future. And I'll tell you this, making room for them to embrace them is going to help you understand who you are becoming. But do you have the courage to let go of the people from the past that you're stuck in? Whoever they are. It could be your family. It doesn't mean you have to never talk to people again, right? It just means that you have to stop identifying as everything that they see in you and that they've decided about you. I went through this myself. I'm a Cancerian, but I went through this myself with realizing my family sees me in a specific way, but I haven't been that girl for 2 decades. And so I stopped letting them tell me who I was, and I started telling them who I was, who I am. And they see me in a very different way. They treat me very differently now. And it healed a lot of wounds. So this is that time. Let's get into the seven-day spread. Virgo, let's see what's happening on day 1. Yeah, holding on to stuff. Day 1, we're still holding on. We're still stuck. We're still afraid. We're still worried about everything changing and about losing things. And that's what the 4 of Pentacles is. We're stuck with worry. We're stuck with fear. We're stuck with considerations. And then we have the Lovers here. And maybe we're choosing people to be with. Maybe you're stuck on somebody. Maybe you're stuck on somebody that you are extraordinary. With the Lovers here, this could be a Gemini, literally, or this could be somebody you're extraordinarily attracted to. This would be a destined, fated relationship because it's major arcana. So there's something here like this could be a person you just can't get out of your head or you just don't want to lose. Can we identify this person a little bit more? Can we identify this person a little bit more? 2 of Pentacles. Something's unstable with them. I don't know. I don't mean mentally, but like, I don't know. They could be having financial problems, or you could be unsure about them, or you just have questions. There's a lot of questions. Can we help identify this energy a little bit easier? 8 of Wands happened really quickly. Something happened really quickly. Something came into your life really quickly. 8 of Wands. And then we have Ace of Swords. So day 1, there's going to be a realization somehow, a recognition somehow of what this person or this human really is to you. And that they are there to unstick you. And 2 of Pentacles is to destabilize you. They would make you, they would be the person, I don't care if this is at your work or whatever, I don't care if this is a romance. They are fated to be in your life to destabilize you. Because you needed the destabilization to get clarity on the direction you've got to go. This is a destined person. I don't know if this is a long-term partner. I don't know if this is a soulmate. But this person was destined to be in your life. And when they came into your life, you would have felt the destabilization. You would have felt the destabilization starting to happen because of hurt and suffering from the past that has been buried. But we also have this because they need to show you that you have to fight what you have buried and destabilized from the past, this heartbreak. And it seems like they're very determined here, that they are very maybe aggressive in some ways, but they're bringing out this shadowy illusion. They're trying to fight off the illusions. They're not like, they're not, I don't know, they're not giving up. The moon card, clarify please, but more or less it's, fighting emotions. It could be somebody you're fighting emotions, and it's heartbreaking somehow to either you or them. Yeah, that's probably it. Let's go to day 2. Virgo, what's day 2? Confusion or blindsidedness, blindsided happiness, blindsided or confusion, indecisiveness, being stuck, not wanting to talk. Now, it's almost like I don't want to acknowledge how happy I could be. I don't want to allow myself this happiness. But on some level, you know that that's what you're burying your, or somebody you're dealing with is burying their head in the sand. But that's all of a sudden it's clear that somebody's burying their head in the sand. What about day 3? Knight of Wands. This could be fuckboy energy, but it could also be an aspect of yourself, the sense of taking action and taking action quick. Rushing in too quickly. No, this is a lot of new starts and new beginnings. So this is an aspect of yourself. This sense of impulsivity, this sense of newness, this sense of, why don't you trust this aspect of yourself? Right? And then we have Queen of Swords, which would be you. It's like, I want to be strategic, right? But it's like, now I'm seeing a direction forward. I want to take action on moving forward. That's day 3. So finally being ready to decide. I wonder what you're going to decide, to find the courage and just look at the passion. And then we have Ace of Pentacles. That's day 4, which is either offering or being offered something valuable, recognizing the value, seeing it, like believing in it. That, I don't know if you're looking for a job offer, that could be when it comes in. And then we have, could be marriage. Or could be, now I know the value of where I belong, who I belong with. It's like someone's giving you an offer to be with them, to be connected to them. It would be pretty quick that you know that you want to move forward with somebody, that this opportunity comes in and you're absolutely sure. Let's see what happens day 5. Yeah, things are moving quick now. We have a new offer, planting the seed. That's the Page of Pentacles. This would be when the new beginning starts, new version of you. And then 2 of Wands, which is moving, which is looking between 2 different, deciding where I want to plant my seed. Maybe even deciding to move in some respects. And then we have Scorpio energy, which means something has to die. If you're choosing between 2 different options, something has to be let go of. The pain. It's almost like deciding to let go of the pain. The day to decide to let go of the pain. And then the Star card is here. You don't deserve the drudgery. You deserve the aspiration and the victory and the success and the happiness. That's what you deserve. So being able to finally move on from the pain. And then let's do day 6. Karma, fate comes in. And then we have the Hierophant. This is Taurus. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Could be marriage that you're dealing with. Could just be somebody with traditional value system, somebody that's religious. I don't really understand. It's almost like that's the day that you become really sure and really secure in your certainty. And it's moving forward. That could be finances too. What do you mean? There's 2 major arcana. Please clarify. We still got day 7. What do you mean? 3 of Wands, you're looking toward the future. It's almost like this is when you're ready to commit. Yeah. That's really interesting. You know what your future is going to be. And then we're going to do day 7. But hold on. What happens to resolve this energy, guys? How does this energy resolve? I've got to take a moon card too. We're going to pull the cards. Okay. Virgo day 7. Let's do moon card. We just had a full moon. It was powerful because this is two full moons in Cancer season. And that makes Cancerian energy very powerful energy. Cancerian rules the 4th house. This is talking about your family. But it's the family from the past, not the family in the future. Remember, it's the family that you come from. That's 4th house. Or the family that you've built. But if there's any toxicity that you need to let go, this is that there's 2 full moons in Cancer season. Don't ignore them. These are happening sextile to your natal energy. That's what Virgo and Cancer have, sextiles between each other. What does that mean? It means there's compatibility for progress, for opportunity. So these full moons are offering you opportunity to have a catharsis and get rid of the crap from these familiar relationships. What's the moon? What's going on? So we have, it's time to take action. This is it. It's almost like being certain or being sure. Hold your vision is in reverse. God doesn't want you to hold your vision. He wants you to get the fuck away from the vision that you held in your head. That's done and it's over. It was wrong. It doesn't deserve to be finished because it was never meant to be. This is take action. What do you need to take action on? Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. And your past represents also your comfort zone. The things that you always do, the people that are familiar to you, the things that are, and Virgos, you settle into your fucking comfort zone real fucking easy and you maintain it, and it's bullshit. You have to take action to get the fuck out of your comfort zone. Stop with your comfort zone. Go toward what destabilizes you, because that's what you need. That's why God put it in your life. To destabilize you, to get you to shake awake. I'm just letting you know. We got 7th day. Let's go to the extended. And then I'm going to read these 2 cards. Yin, there is divine feminine energy and a leg up. This is beautiful energy, being open and receptive to God's help. Being open and receptive to being able to move forward in your life. This is feminine energy. It might have come in the form of a divine feminine entering your life. Let's go to the extended and finish the 7th day and get our angel messages. I'll see you guys there. The links are down below and I'll pin it to the top of the comment section as well.